Well, good morning. This is Den McDaniel with the Fly with Den 56 channel. Today we're going to fly the Air3S. I've got it out there looking at me. I'm recording and I'm running a screen recorder here. Let's go through look at the safety first. I got it on bypass as far as obstacle avoidance. And it's just normal, not nifty. And I got the radar map. I'm going to leave it off. I don't want all that noise going on. And return to home is optimal, so it should come back and land pretty much right on the pad for us. Return to home altitude is 213. I'm going to set that a little less, about 180. There's nothing any taller than 180 here. 393 is going to be my maximum altitude. So let's go down and look. Okay, then in control, I have it set at Imperial, larger text, and the follow mode. Camera, I got it running in normal, and the coding format is H265. Also, I don't have any guidelines on. I don't like the guidelines. The white balance is on auto, and I have formatted my SD card, so it's recording on the SD card. And the transmission, we're running dual band, so either band should work. We're going to see a little bit today because I'm going to be under my house and I'm going to fly it back behind me, so we'll see how that reception goes. And on the about, I've already checked for updates. There's no updates, and I think that's about it. Let's get this bird up in the air. Up and back, as soon as there's no cars coming. Up and back. And there you can see that the sky is kind of gray today. I got up 236 feet and I'm going straight over my house. We're going to head back toward. We'll find out how good the signal's doing. There's a tennis court there. And then there's a school. There's nobody in school right now because of Christmas break. It's a wonderful day. It's about 45 degrees. And on a Monday of Christmas week. You can't hardly beat that. So we're going to see. I keep getting this resource needed for the Mini 5 Pro. And I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm not flying the Mini 5 Pro, we're flying the Air3S. So we're going to head kind of toward that water tower there. We'll see how far we get. I have been out there before and flown around that. I do hear a airplane over by the airport, but we're quite a ways from the airport, so that should not be an issue. A good signal, 25 satellites. We have lost one bar on our signal. Now it's back up again. I do want to, while I'm over this direction, look over at the hospital because they have a new addition going up out there on the hospital while we're headed that direction. And it's a cancer center for radiation treatment. And the University of Iowa and Mission Cancer and Blood are going together. And Knoxville, which is about 11 miles from us here, the hospital there is going in on it so that they can have radiation treatment for their cancer patients closer than Des Moines, an hour away. So that's it. Let's drop that gimbal down a little bit and we'll zoom in on that so you can see the construction there. Yeah, so far it's just, looks like they got the roof on. Yeah, so that's pretty good. They're looks like they're going to do the block work in that, match it up to that old part of the hospital there. Now let's head back over toward that tower, and let's see if we can get to that tower, fly around it. We're at 237 feet, and we are losing a little reception now. Yeah, it says weak antennas, so let's go up a little higher. See what happens. I got the controller pointed right at the drone, so there we go. I got it back.
Max altitude reached.
And we're up at our max altitude, so I'm going to drop it back just a little bit so I can go. And I'm going to try to see what happens if I do a circle around that. Let's stop recording. Let's go into quick shots. And okay. And let's pick that tower as our, and no, I don't want the droney. I want the circle. Now let's start.
3, 2, 1.
Now let's see what happens. I have done this before with this. I'm using the RC Pro 2 controller, and I've done this before successfully going around that tower. But we'll see here. Pretty good reception right now, and as it goes around that back side, I think we'll be okay. But we'll find out. I got 4 bars, which is good on my reception from the controller. So it looks pretty good. Now you get a nice shot of that city there. Beautiful shot of the city. To the left there, the tower, that little double building there is a school, grade school. So I'm about as far on the north side of town as you can go in the city limits. It's pretty close to the city limits there. So yeah, and the reception's good. And we're 4,600 feet out. Now we're down to 3 bars. Back to 4, bouncing 3 to 4. But we're on the back side of that now, completely away from us. And the home point there is going to come up in a minute to the left, but it's, now we got 5 bars. So we're out there a mile and it's got 5 bars. There's no controllers I have, any controllers I have that will do that, but besides this RC Pro 2. Just they won't do it. And now it's saying we have a weak signal. We have 2 bars. And let's go around the back side. So I'm thinking it's going to make it, because it should start getting reception back here in just a little bit, as far as coming around that other side. But you can see the city there. It looks beautiful. Pella, Iowa. Well, now I'm starting to lose signal on the back side there. It's still going, so I think we'll be okay. I don't think it's going to lose complete signal, but it did go into red. Just 1 little bar left. And let's see what happens. We'll keep going. I think we're going to start getting it back again, because we're going to come around the other side. And I'm not sure if it's Wi-Fi interference or what over there. But it looks to me like it's going to come back. We're about half done with our circle. So, yeah, I think it's going to be all right. I didn't really lose connection with the signal. It got a little jerky just for a couple of seconds there. But overall, now I get 2 bars back. That must be Wi-Fi interference, the only thing I can figure, because there really isn't anything else over that area. Yeah, we're down to one bar in the red on our RC signal, but I think we're going to make it, because we're coming back around the other side now. Now we're getting 2. So yeah, it hasn't really affected a whole lot, and we're out there quite a ways. We're starting to come back toward the home point now on the other side of the circle, and we've lost all of our warnings. Back to 3 bars. Excellent. See the hospital there in the background. Yeah, that's kind of a neat old tower. There's nothing on the tower. It's just a city water tower. It's over on the north side of the city, and we have another one over on the south side. That's kind of nice. Yeah, that's Main Street there. You can see the cars on. And I'm at about 380 feet height, but I got 4 bars back on the signal now, so And about 80% done with that circle. So we're going to go ahead and finish that, and then we're going to head straight east and then back over home. But we've been in the air now for about 10.5 minutes. Shows that we still have 28 minutes left on this battery. This is the first cycle on this battery. It's a brand new battery. And I think everything's going to go well with it. We got all five bars back now on the signal. And about 90% done with that circle. Yeah, I think that was probably Wi-Fi interference over there, because there might be a Wi-Fi tower. Now that I'm looking at it, might be a Wi-Fi tower on top of that water tower. And that could be it got between me and the drone, and that's what was causing the problem. So that would make sense. All right, so that's done. Now we're going to go back to video, start recording again, and then we're going to head west. So we're going to go west. There's the hospital again, and we're going to go west of that. There's a pond over there, a lake. We're going to fly over that. There might be some geese there. They do frequent that quite often. And we'll see. I'm going to go down a little bit so let's look at them. There's the geese. Okay. Oh, they're flying. That's awesome. They're flying over to get in the water. Look at them hitting the water there. That's pretty neat. Yeah, I like that. So we're going to go ahead and fly over them. Drop the gimbal down as we go. You can see them all there. And let's try to go in a little closer here if we can. That must be it. Yeah. That's about as close as we're going to get to them. And there's the airplane over there. He's way away from us. Yeah, there's quite a few geese there. Back up a little bit here. Yeah, they're all kind of messing around there at the opening in the ice. All right, we're starting to lose a little signal, so I'm going to come back toward home here. Get that zoom back. There we go. Zoom back. There we go. Zoom back. Yeah, we're starting to get a little breakup in our signal, so let's head toward home here. Come back this direction. There we go. Probably because I came down so low is why it's doing that, but I think the airplane's gone now, so we'll be all right. I'm going to head right toward the home point. Yeah, we got 2 bars. I might go up just a little higher there. That's the school there we're going over, but there's nobody at the school. Christmas break. No resources available for including videos and images. Download source. Well, I already checked it and there was nothing there, so I don't know why it keeps doing that. Have to figure that out. But we're just about right over our home point now. I think I'm going to stick around here and maybe do a quick shot or two here. This area, anyway. There's a yeah, let's go right over here. 245 feet. We'll get over here. We'll go in front of the Molengrot, and then we'll do a drone away from that Molengrot there. 250 feet. Well, that'll be pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and once I get up there, I'm going to turn to the north, face right at that Molengrot, and then we'll do a drone away from it. And that should be about it for today. So yeah, you can see the traffic downtown there. That's a library straight ahead. And there's a Molengrot. Let's get a little closer here. Okay, so it's still giving us that signal. I don't know what that's all about. There is the Molengrot. Let's go a little bit to the left. Bring it over a little bit. All right, now let's stop recording. And let's do quick shot. And let's do a droney. And we're gonna do a droney right in the middle there. Right in the middle. This Air3, this is only about the second or third flight with it. I bought it from a guy that had bought one and decided to go with the Air3S, but he never had even activated it, so it was brand new, and I got a good deal on it, so I bought it from him, and I really liked it. I like the Air3. So let's go ahead and do a return to home, and let's see
Return to home.
how close it gets to the pad. And it should be pretty close. Now yesterday I was flying the Mini 5 Pro and it didn't do so well. So we're going to see here. We'll be able to see it here pretty quick how close it's going to get. It looks pretty decent. The Air3 doesn't have the LiDAR
Landing.
sensor and all that on it, so we'll see here. The neighbor's pulling in there. I don't think I'm going to bother her any. He's going to hit it pretty close. He's right there. Come right in on the pad. Got his camera down. He's going to go up. And he's going to land right on the pad. Up. He's straightening up. And thank you for joining my channel today.